Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Southeast Termite and Pest Control. If you want to protect against fall invaders, those insects that crawl in during the cold months, call Southeast Termite and Pest Control today. Or if you've got raccoons, skunks, squirrels, anything that's pestering you inside your home, wildlife, call their wildlife division today, Southeast Termite and Pest Control. And you can't call them on your husbands and wives. I was thinking about anybody in your home that pests you. You can't do that. You have to just pesters you. You have to just call for wildlife. I want to welcome in the next two VFLs down there. We've got VFL Daniel Hood, VFL Sterling Hinton. Thank you, gentlemen, for being with us.
Yes, sir.
This is our segment, 3 up, 3 down. There we go. We've got Team Rain Cloud. Will Overstreet and Brian Randolph are Team Rain Cloud. They're going to be telling you 3 down. Team Sunshine will be Sterling Hinton and Daniel Hood down there. All right, 3 up, 3 down. So I'm going to let you guys go 3 up first. Who stood out to you guys yesterday in terms of 3 players that deserve recognition?
I'm going to start with defensive line. Him and Gooden. I thought he had a really good day yesterday.
Yeah.
8 tackles, I think 3 solo, 3 tackle for a loss. It's good to see some progression by somebody on the defensive line there, and so I was really happy with that play.
Well, once again, I'm going back to my man Marquez Callaway. Quezzy is playing exceptional football, leadership football for the offense right now. And his most exceptional play of the day was the play that broke the game open, was on an end-around sweep, when he actually stalk blocked 2 people, got off on the strong safety, got downfield on the corner, and actually put the corner off the field so he can skate into the end zone. Excellent play, Marquez Callaway.
All right. What's the other positive? Who's the 3rd up?
I'm going with Mr. Thompson there. Had a big interception return, taking it down, another 2 tackles for a loss. It was great to see a young guy going out there and making some big plays.
All right, so we had Emmett Gooden, Marquez Callaway, Bryce Thompson are your 3 ups. I'm going to throw out a couple others that could get. Jeremy Banks made a splash yesterday. You got to consider the opponent, but boy, he came in and gave a nice debut, or not a debut, but close to a debut. The other guy I thought was Markel Osborne. It's one play, but when you block it and get the touchdown on it, it's pretty good. So I thought that Osborne's block and touchdown, good deal.
Well, I like the little splash in there, too, with Jared. I thought Jared Garantano played an exceptionally good game yesterday. Now, the competition was what it was, but the reads were real crisp and the throws were sharp.
And I think you have to follow that relationship now between Garantano and Callaway. I think it's 11 catches for
140-something yards.
Things are happening.
In 2 games.
Things are happening, baby.
He's definitely looking for it first.
Yeah.
I felt a twinge of negativity in that. A twinge from the security blanket. I see where you're going. All right. And that's why these guys are on Team Negative, the Rain Cloud team. All right. Win 59-3. Yeah. I gave you guys some leeway to play around here on the 3 down because it's hard to find just 3 guys. But they're kind of worth 3 positions. Who are the 3 down?
Oh, I'll let Brian take this first off.
The whole offensive line, really, but guard, center, guard.
Center, guard.
Looked atrocious yesterday. This is an SEC type team we have. We have SEC offensive line, and these are the games we're supposed to dominate. It's supposed to be close, and to go the first quarter and give up -1 rushing yards, it's just awful to me, and I just feel like that's where we got to do better if we want to have any type of success this year.
Up the middle, Will.
Up the middle for sure. I mean, you had problems where they're blocking air at times, missed assignments. It's just not. They just don't look good in any way. They don't look like they should be a starting group on a football team right now. And unfortunately, this is the guys you got. And unfortunately, when you go through that gauntlet, who's left going to be up there able to play? Because these are your best that you feel like you got right now. That's a problem.
You know, there were a lot of folks that thought, okay, Ryan Johnson's ready to step in for Brandon Kennedy. Kennedy was only here for 1 game. Yeah, but that's 1 more man you don't have in depth either. I mean, there was a reason Kennedy started last week at center. They felt he was the best guy. He was the one everyone wanted to get in here in the spring. You had to get him from Alabama. He could come in and set the table because he knows what Jeremy Pruitt's trying to teach. And you take him out of the mix. And now Johnson slips over. Carvel goes in there. Now, they're high on that kid. And as a freshman, that's tough to be thrown into the deep end of the pool. But you also wonder moving forward. This is as good. I said this last week. This team was at full strength against West Virginia. What happens when the injuries come? I didn't think it would be 2 days later. But now I say again, this is as full strength as this offensive line is going to be. That interior of the line has looked bad. What happens if Ryan Johnson sprains an ankle or something else? It's concerning that you've got a whole SEC slate to go, And this is what you've seen from the middle of your offensive line so far.
Yeah, I feel like we just need more dogs on the line, you know, and they got to play better together. But overall, the tenacity and the viciousness is just not there right now. And I think that has a possibility to come later in the season.
And I don't think I'm completely sold out on all of them and being bad guys. I swear I pumped sunshine a little bit in this, but you know, I
I'm not
remember
saying they're
back.
bad people.
Oh, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you were, but you know, back when we had Matt Sims as our starting quarterback, and we had Cody Pope and some of those guys on the offensive line, we gave up, I think, 34, 40 sacks in the first 6-7 games of the season. And then you look, you bring James Stone in, Zach Fulton comes in, both of them freshmen at the time, and they end up going on a run to be one of the better offensive lines in the time. So maybe we just need
And you really haven't had a great offensive line since they left 10 years ago either.
Don't get me wrong, the young guys, especially if you have freshmen out there, yeah, they're not going to be able to be up to the level. It doesn't mean they're not going to be good.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, because your offensive line's where it's at, you don't have SEC guys sitting in front of them so those guys could redshirt.
Right.
Final word, Sterling. I'll let you be positive.
Hey, this is what it is. Offensive line continuity. Let the guys get some time to play together. Now they're going to get better. We planning for them to get better. But if the offensive line starts stepping in the same direction, get in front of guys, get assignment football. We got skilled guys that's going to hold the rock, and our playmakers will make some things happen. Just the offensive line can be assignment football.
In terms of continuity, though, you played 10 offensive linemen yesterday. You want to get depth in there,
Yeah.
but you were playing 7 in the first half. You still don't know who the continuity should be between, is what the coaches can't find the right mix. And taking Kennedy out didn't help matters.
Well, hey,
So,
you said right mix. Let's keep on stirring the pot.
take that.
all right. Tennessee's pass game.
Pixie dust in it, too.
Tennessee's pass game, Tennessee's pass rush, special teams. What's the biggest surprise so far? We talked about all that next on the Sports Swords. Come on back.